Hello and welcome back to our Surrounded Challenge Norland series. And if you are new to the channel, you can check the description for an explanation of this challenge series and its rules. But of course, as always, I do recommend going and checking out the previous episodes if you haven't. And in the last episode, we made some more progress trying to surround Stardale here. However, we are having a little bit of an issue. I may have been a little too, let's say, bold, maybe? Might be the word here. As you can see, we are trying to defend Dust Valley over here. The issue, and I kind of glossed over this, Stardale has 51 soldiers. I think they were down to maybe like 38 or something like that, and I thought that they had maybe lost some on a campaign. I just kind of didn't really think too much about it, but that squad must have gone home now, because they have the soldiers again. And if that attacks Dust Valley, it's lost. So we need a new strategy here. And I think what we're going to do, if we lose Dust Valley, right, Treewood will be lost as well because we won't be connected to it. So we have to make a connection over to Treewood just in case we lose Dust Valley. And we probably are, because we're going to actually end up sending Unetra home. We're going to let her get nice and close to Dust Valley first, because if a march happens and it ends up being kind of weak, then we could attack that march on the way home. So what we're going to do, we're going to demand vassalage here from Windpeak, and we're going to do the same thing with Sparksville. Hopefully we can get both of these in time before Stardale can attack Dust Valley here. Now, on the other hand, once Crossbows is done, well, actually, we don't need him to do that. What we're going to do, actually, we'll have Kieran come off of Longevity, and he will start working on military logistics too. Once Crossbows is done, Lyu's vet can actually just be idle for a little bit. We also need to go to our production. We're going to increase the amount of medical salves, and we're going to start making shields. Probably want to make around 50 of them, probably around 50 light armors, just to balance that out. We don't want to make coal just yet, so that's going to mean that we can't actually do this whole production line yet, but that's okay. We just want it to be prepared for later. Okay, so we have challenged their authority here at Windpeak, and next up is Sparksville. Same thing, we're going to demand vassalage, have Amrower do that, and we're just about ready. We're going to wait until it's about 20 minutes away right now, and go ahead and cancel that now. And as you can see, I was kind of right, although this is not attacking Dust Valley. It's actually going to try to defend Windpeak. Now, something we could maybe do, let's see, 10 hours until it makes it to Windpeak. It's probably going to take them, what, like 3 hours to get over here? I wonder if Lyra could actually intercept this. That might be good. Because pretty soon Great Mist is going to be answering our response here, and if they refuse, then we could actually take Great Mist, and we could actually be up as many as 2 new fiefs if we... Or, well, as many as 3, but as many as 2 if we lost Dust Valley. That could be kind of interesting. I'll have to think about it for a moment. Okay, so having thought it out for a minute, I think that is what we're going to try to do. We're going to try and have Lyra go and attack this. So let's see, how many can she actually afford? I don't think we have all... Oh, we actually have enough weapons for all of them. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought we would have to take a couple out. 56%. Okay, her squad is not nearly as powerful. Oh, that's actually... It's not giving us very good chances, but I'm pretty sure Unetra would absolutely stomp this squad. It's got a combat skill of 4. And ours has what? Combat skill of 9. Okay, I think we just got a chance it, right? I mean, 57%, I think that's not quite accurate. So we'll just see. We'll see. Now we could try to do a joint army attack, but I'm not sure exactly. I'm pretty sure they have to meet up somewhere. And if they like meet up here, then we won't be able to catch them in time. I'm actually not even sure if Lyra's going to end up getting out in time. Okay, Grimless refused our offer. So did Nebtium, and that's from Wind Peak, of course. They have 22 soldiers, combat skill of 4. I think Unetra should have no problem taking care of this. Let's go ahead and attack it. 70%. Well, I would actually even say that it's probably a good chance higher than that. We might not even lose a single soldier on this. The real question, of course, how long will it take Lyra to intercept this? 3 hours. We need 30 minutes to make it there. Okay, we're going to actually cancel this then, because if we take Wind Peak, then they will stop trying to reinforce it, I believe. So, okay, let's go ahead and wait this out. Let Lyra take this squad out. Okay, I was getting a little worried there because it seemed like the squad might actually escape from Lyra. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Why is there a timer there again? Okay, well, they have caught up to him. So we'll go ahead and start this attack again. And we're going to go ahead and jump into this battle. Alright. Do we want to go for Lamilla's first, or do we want to go for this little contingent force? We'll go for this one first. Do we want Lyra to stay in the back? I don't think we even really need to worry about it too much. Look at this guy, he's got a dagger. A lot of bowmen. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do much to us. They're gonna just be melted real fast. We might not lose a soldier here. Get in there. Oh yeah, this is what we hoped for. Lamilla is dead. No losses at all. Okay, that was great. Now, do we want Lyra to just go ahead and go home now? Or she could take out Great Mist. And then Unetra can just deal with Wind Peak and maybe even mop up Sparksville. That will save a good amount of time with all of this, just in case, because now they also have a low, or a air rebellion. And is this really? Wow, this guy looks old. Huh, well. Yeah, we may lose Dust Valley either way, but we'll have to see what happens with all that. They're having a lot of issues over there. I don't really want to deal with that at the moment. So what we're going to do, let's see what the chances are on this. 62. I like those odds. I like those odds. So as you can see, we are just doing a lot of battling in this episode, and next episode, this war here, we're essentially in a major war with Stardale now, and this could take the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 episodes. It just depends, because Stardale's main army is still extremely strong. But we're going to go ahead. They do have an archer tower. That could be bad. 4 archers are going there. I think that should be okay. Let's see. Here they go. First blood has been drawn. We haven't lost anybody yet. Yeah, they are falling quickly. This is not looking like much of a contest at all. Alright, that seems to have done it for that. And now we just gotta clean up the archer tower, and that's not gonna be really much of an issue. Never really is, unless the AI gets all messed up. Sometimes the archer towers do mess up the AI and don't let it go and attack properly, but not an issue this time. In fact, we could go ahead now and send Lyra to join in on this attack. We might as well. I'm surprised Stardale hasn't sent their attack yet at Dust Valley. Now, Amrour is getting pretty close to home. I'm thinking we could just complete this clean sweep of Stardale and just take out Moon Lake. in this episode as well. Of course, I was thinking about trying to get that trade going, but there's just so much other things. There's a lot of fighting in this episode. So as it turns out, it looks like I haven't done too much of the joint battles yet, but it looks like actually that they're gonna meet up closer to Greatmost. Okay, now unfortunately our herbalist is broken down. We could try to repair it if we get the tools, but we may be better off just building a new one. And maybe we'll just build the new one and then leave this one here. Resources? Oh, do we not have it unlocked anymore? Oh, we must have lost that. Okay. Do we still have the book? Probably not, right? Okay, yeah. That does kind of suck. I guess our best bet then is to start the repair. Interesting. Okay, so they're sending out another squad here. Let's see, how do we want to do this then? We'll take that out too. Stardale is actually bleeding forces by doing this. Alright. Cancel this attack. And we'll send... Let's see, how strong is this? Not very. Average of 5. I think we want Unetra to go after this one then. And we'll send Lyra to go after this. This war may, in fact, not take as long as I was expecting. They are not actually playing it very well at all. I'm very, very glad that we didn't just go and try to defend Dust Valley, because they probably would have sent a large force and it would have been a big issue. But here we are at the trader, and we're going to sell a decent amount of these, probably down to 30, under 30 per one. Yeah, 31, that's fine. We'll take that. We'll keep... Actually, we could sell some medical salves. Alright, we'll do that, and then that gets us a little bit of money back. We can also get rid of this crossbow book. We haven't used the Tenea language book, so we're just going to sell it. I don't expect we're actually going to need it. Macaw Trade we're still learning, I believe. Peasant's House we did learn. Archer Tower we're still learning. And that's about it. I don't think there's anything we're going to need here, to be quite honest. Yeah. We could look here and see if there's any macaws, but these are all Varns. Okay, we'll just take, let's see. Do we want more paper? No, we do not. We can't buy tools. We'll just buy the rings then, I suppose. We're not doing so hot on beer, actually. Maybe that's more important. Just buy some beer. Maybe even some moonshine just to have it. Alright, we'll do that. Go ahead, go to our taverns, make sure everything's allowed to be sold here. Yes, okay. And what about here? Just not rutabaga, that is fine. And check the prices. Prices look okay to me. Beer is 6. Wow, look how much gold our warriors all have. So it kind of looks to me like they've decided to ditch out on this. I feel like they should have attacked Dust Valley by now. But they aren't doing it. I think they see that we're doing all this other stuff and they've tried to change their strategy. It's a pretty dumb one. I think they would have been much better off trying to hit Dust Valley before we could complete this, this path, I guess you could say. This path to Treewood. They didn't do that, though, and it's going to make them pay. It really is. So here we are. We're going to fight Serena. And we're just going to run right on in. There's no need for strategy. We haven't really needed much strategy at all, actually, as far as battles go. It's kind of interesting. We've had to use tactics, but not any form of real strategy. Just kind of run in, stomp them, and get out of there. Okay, now, do we want Lyra to go back to joining Unetra? I don't think so. I don't think it's really necessary now. Just let her go home and she can come back out to take out Moonlake if they refuse, and I think they probably will. Look at that. Stardale down to 32 soldiers. We officially have more soldiers than them now. And here we are at Greatmost. Major battle here. This finally connects us totally to Treewood again. Well, not totally, but gives us a little bit of an edge. And once again, we're just going to kind of run on in. Oh, we're actually having a little bit of deaths because of that archer tower, it looks like. That might be bad. That might be bad indeed. Not enough to kill us, I don't think. I think we should have no problems winning this still. I'm just thinking that we're going to have some deaths, for sure. Alright, let's go after the archer tower. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we went all the way down to 8. How many did we lose, though? 4. 4 dead, 2 escaped. Oh, no. Alright, now, you have 7 prisoners. We already have 8 at home from Lyra. Do we want to also demand vassalage out of enchantment now? Everybody's kind of pissed at us. We should probably actually start doing the rounds and improving our vassal relations a little bit. So between these next two, I think that's probably all we really want to do. Who died? Somebody die? Oh, I really hope it wasn't... Oh. I didn't notice. I guess Unetra died. Oh, wow. Heck of a way to go. That's unfortunate. Well, considering all of our gains, look at this. Wow, look at this. We are actually real close to surrounding Stardale completely. And I don't think there's anything else that's left that could even possibly try to challenge us. So this may be the end anyways. Maybe we don't need to deal with those vassal relations. We're going to go ahead and buy or pay for these mercenaries. Look at that. Those are 3 very solid ones. We'll go ahead and get this guy too, so that we have another new commander, and we still have 2,000 gold. This was supposed to be a very, very difficult challenge. It wasn't super easy. It took some time to build up, but it really hasn't gone too terribly bad. Wow. I don't have much words. I definitely think that this could have been worse, but it did not, and this guy he just submitted to our rule. One of them refused. Which one refused? It looks like Moonlake did. That's okay. Now, he can't actually do the attacks. We'll have to send Lyra to take care of this. She doesn't have enough weapons. Oh, well, isn't that just great? Okay, who else doesn't have a weapon on them? This is kind of annoying. I wish they would add some way that makes it a little bit easier to figure out who doesn't have a weapon. That guy did. Okay. There we go. Oh, we do have 7 bows. Wow, I am blind. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Just for fun, I suppose. Oh, he's not home. Is that what's going on? Does not regard us highly enough. Okay, we're just going to do an offering. And yeah, that's what we're going to do with Amrauer now, is just kind of have him deal with all this vassal-based stuff while we take care of business as far as the warfare side goes. And as you can see, enchantment is now a part of Moonrealm over here. They are pretty weak, though, so... Wow, look at that. Enchantment is way, way stronger. I guess they started an alliance. Heh. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, they want a peace treaty with us. That is not happening. That is definitely not happening. And it has happened, so we have now gotten... Let's see, where is it? Wearing armor. Your lords and warriors do not receive penalties for wearing heavy and light armor at low skill levels. And we have a lot of light armor. So now our weaker troops are essentially going to not be so weak anymore. And that's going to be a major problem for our foes. I just thought we should check out as well our tax. As you can see, it's currently 1,000. However, we aren't really getting the Holy Caravan as much anymore. Their relation with us is terrible, so we don't really need to trade very much. The only thing we could use really is tools, and, well, we don't really need our buildings so much anymore. As long as our peasants have work to do, then that's pretty much fine. And here we are in our battle against Moonlake, one of Stardale's last lines of actual defense before they have to defend us on their main city, and that's probably what we are going to end up doing in the next episode. This is probably going to be the final battle. We're just going to take care of this, and then we're going to end the episode. But as you can see, this one episode, we have made some serious progress. Of course, we lost Unetra. That is very sad. Of course, that was our original wife that ended up turning out to hate us quite strongly. And pretty sure is she only Cormon's mom, or is she might have been Lyra's mom as well. I don't think Elsa was anybody's mom. I think we just married her later. Is that even possible to check now? It looks like they're just, oh, that's Netra. Lyra. Yeah, it doesn't show Elsa anyways. Yeah, it doesn't look like she's anybody's mother. But as you can see, that is it for Moonlake, which means they're now a part of our kingdom. And that means Stardale is now all alone, and look at them. 24 soldiers, they are ripe for the taking now. But I think what we might do is go ahead and deal with some of this vassal stuff in the next episode, and then we'll go and attack Stardale. Let them maybe gather a little bit of their last bit of strength. Their villages are burned. They're not doing well at home. So I guess even though they had those 50 soldiers, maybe they shouldn't have, because they had these issues with their burned villages. Somebody did that. I don't know who burnt their villages. Maybe it was just bandits and they were too busy with us. I'm not really sure, but that's going to be it for this episode. And in the next one, like I said, we'll do the vassal stuff, and maybe at the end we'll attack Stardale, or we'll save that for the episode after. But I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.